Well, the mortal remains of 3 residents of Tiruchirappalli who died in the Phu Quoc boat tragedy in Vietnam have been handed over to their families. The victims N. Balaji, A.M. Sheikh Abdullah and S. Alagurajan were part of an incentive tour when their boat capsized near Vietnam on July 11, 2026. Let me go across to my colleague Belly Thomas, who has more information on this front. Belly, we are obviously looking at these families, the mortal remains being handed over of the victims of this unfortunate tragedy.
Absolutely, Shivani. So, 10 bodies from the 15 were from Tamil Nadu, and 6 bodies, the mortal remains of these victims reached Coimbatore airport from Chennai. And before reaching Chennai, it was dispatched from Mumbai, where all the 15 victims' mortal remains had come. And the 6 bodies of the victims had reached the Coimbatore International Airport, wherein 3 of them belong to Tiruchirappalli and 3 of them belong to Coimbatore. And these 3 people's mortal remains were again shifted to their hometown in Tiruchirappalli and were handed over to their families. So the victims were N. Balaji, who is 44 years of age, A.M. Sheikh Abdullah, 56, and S. Alagurajan, 38, who were a part of this incentive tour when their boat capsized near the Phu Quoc Island on July 11th. So it was very kind of moving scenes that were witnessed with families receiving the mortal remains of their loved ones. They had indeed been in a period of uncertainty for over 3 days as to the repatriation process was happening. They didn't know, and they were kind of left in a lurch as to when would the mortal remain come. And as soon as the news was broken to them that their loved ones were no more and they were dead in the accident. So now that the bodies have been handed over to their family members, they are kind of coming to terms with the funeral and the last rites being done, Shivani.
All right. Thank you so much, Belly, for all those details. We are now moving forward to some other breaking news coming in.